Hello, my name is Fred Amrine and welcome to College Affordability. This program is focused on the high school senior and how parents can prepare for this the best way. Again, College Affordability is a website that helps parents and students find the best way to utilize their resources and pay for college. So now we're focusing on the senior year. Many people say, well, I haven't planned well, it's too late. You need to look at this as a 4-year commitment of an investment in your child, and it's never too late. Each year you will need to resubmit the financial aid forms. Your financial position will change based on maybe the number of children you have in college, how much you make each year, different things like that. So your financial position will change each year and you need to take a 4-year at a minimum approach to this. In the senior year also you'll need to submit your financial aid forms. Depending on how you apply, this process will typically start in October if you're going to do early decision, but most people are just using the regular process. The due dates are typically in late January through mid-February. And in most cases you don't have all the financial information or tax information, so you'll need to submit estimates to get the award letters or financial information into the school so they can create your financial aid package. In this process for selecting colleges, a great deal of focus is on the admission process. You need to take a step back and look at the outcome of the education and be much more focused to that point versus just admissions. This program is really dedicated to what you need to be doing. Please look at the financial aid or what is financial aid section in this website, and that will define the different areas of the financial aid process. So what is the EFC, your cost of attendance, what's an award letter? And the biggest thing here, I tell you to envision your child's life at 25. So what are the educational requirements for the careers they're selecting? How much does that career pay? What's the quality of life that will be given during that process? What is the demand for that job? So that's an important part to go through or recognize as you go through the college selection process that's often minimized or overlooked. So what are the concerns that many parents have? What's the best way to pay for this? So again, there's a whole set of other things that go beyond the financial aid process that need to be considered as you go through it. This may be one of the most expensive things that you do in your life. If you're looking at many of the schools in the Northeast area, that could easily add up to be $250,000 per child. So it's a lot of money, and you need to have that discussion with your child and also understand what's going on there. As I said earlier, you should have a minimum of a 4-year plan. That's what we do for our clients. We do a 4-year cash flow, make sure they understand what the outcome of the education looks like, how can they finance it the best way, how much debt will be at graduation based on the resources they have. All that needs to be considered. Seeking the best value, and what I mean by that is really looking at the outcome of the education. So you may have resources, but the career you're considering, such as medical school or maybe physical therapy, where there's a postgraduate degree required to get that job. How do I use the resources that I have to maximize that potential and minimize my debt at graduation? Having an open discussion about finances, very, very important. Both the student should be asking the parents what they're envisioning and how they're going to pay for this, and the parents need to be honest on what they can afford and give that child so there's not a surprise at graduation. And in the press we're seeing all these issues with student debt, and it is getting to be an alarming amount. We're over $1.2 trillion. So more and more people are going in debt to get educated. So what do you need to do to create your strategy? One, you need to really look at how to maximize the resources. The college financial aid directors are somewhat limited. They can't tell you all the things you need to know, and that's an important part you need to realize. To really look at and maximize your resources, you need to look at the financial aid process. How can you use that to your advantage? What tax strategies or tax credits are available to you? Are you in the best college savings plans for your money? And what's the best way to finance that? The financial aid directors are very limited on what different options you may have in some of those categories. You need to have a long-term plan. What's the best solution for where you want to go is very, very important. And as you go through this process, this really truly is a partnership between the child, the parents, and the college. And you need to gather all those resources as best you can and utilize them to maximize the potential that you have financially. Thank you very much for visiting here today. Again, my name is Fred Amrine, and College Affordability has a set of resources that will help you understand the best way to pay for college, and Repay 411 is dedicated to student loan repayment and forgiveness. Thank you and have a great day.